The disgruntled members held their parallel conference in Seshego after they were barred from the Provincial Youth League conference in Polokwane. The ANC has already warned that action will be taken against the organizers of the parallel conference. Boy Mamabulo, who was elected provincial chairperson by the parallel conference, denies that it was illegitimate and showed ill discipline among members of the ANC Youth League.
We have agreed that all the regions in the province should be disbanded so that we start afresh by putting the regional tax teams in the province, because the league was dying. It was in the ICU. People were running the league as if it was a Ratanang family trust, and therefore we are going to build it from the scratch.
Meanwhile, delegates at the officially sanctioned Limpopo Provincial Youth League Congress are meeting behind closed doors. They are discussing their stance on issues such as economic and social emancipation, which includes the nationalization of the mines. They've been meeting for 3 days in Polokwane, during which they also paid a visit to suspended Youth League President Julius Malema at his house in Seshego. The Congress elected new leadership last night. Rudzani Ludere is the new chairperson, while Jacob Lubogo has retained his seat as Secretary General. Still with Julius Malema, his lawyer Muzi Sikakane says he suspects foul play following a burglary at his Northcliffe home in Johannesburg this morning. Sikakane says he was alerted by a neighbor that a group of people had broken into his house. He says the burglars fled with his 2 cars and 2 television sets. The cars have since been found abandoned in Mamelodi, east of Pretoria. Sikakane elaborates.
What they did was to open my drawers for documents, all my drawers in both my bedroom and my study. It's clear to me it's people who had not come to steal. They had come either to see me or do something to me. It's too early for me to know exactly in what direction that foul play is.
KwaZulu-Natal Premier Zweli Mkhize says drivers of official vehicles who use blue lights should ensure that they do not put the lives of other road users in danger. He was addressing mourners at the funeral of SABC journalist Tim Ncube at Mtubatuba in northern KwaZulu-Natal. Ncube died in a 3-car pileup involving a blue light flashing vehicle escorting King Goodwill Zwelithini last week. Without directly referring to the incident, Premier Mkhize acknowledged that some official drivers use blue lights irresponsibly and drive recklessly. And moving further afield, the Formula One Grand Prix in Bahrain has just been completed despite continuing unrest and calls by the opposition for it to be cancelled. There were renewed clashes overnight between police and anti-government protesters. Bahrain's authorities have deployed police and armored vehicles to protect the race circuit. For details of what happened on the racetrack and the Grand Prix, listen to our Sunday afternoon sports special coming up after the bulletin. And finally, back home, KwaZulu-Natal's Isimangaliso Wetlands Park has joined the world in celebrating the One Day on Earth campaign this afternoon. Speakers at the event emphasized the importance of preserving nature, conserve and nurture it to create a sustainable future. Among them were environmental affairs officials from across the land, KZN Wildlife CEO Bandile Mkhize, Wetlands Park Chairperson Mavuso Msimang, who also read the minister's message. The message has called on the human race to become global jewels of the natural and cultural heritage assets, along with 189 other countries that are UNESCO World Heritage signatories. Isimangaliso played a stunning video documentary that portrays the nature-saving role man could play. South Africa boasts 8 World Heritage sites.